Hi guys, so I'm actually in Santa Barbara and I wanted to kind of start vlogging again. So it's very weird. I don't really even know how to like start this because I haven't picked up a camera since like maybe 3 years ago. So I'm in Santa Barbara. I'm about to start getting ready and I want to do a little chit chat, get ready with me, and kind of catch you up on what's been up with me in the last 3 years as I do my makeup. I'm also going to share some of my favorites right now that I've been doing for everyday style makeup. Catch you up in the last 3 years. I got engaged. I also got married. It's actually 1 year since my wedding. So I got married last year, and that's why I'm in Santa Barbara, because my husband and I decided to celebrate our 1 year in Santa Barbara because we really love it here. We're staying at the Ritz, Bacara. It's actually my first time staying here, but it's my husband's second time staying here and he really enjoyed it, so that's why we are here. Anyways, for my skin, it's already pretty much prepped. I washed it, added primer, and I'm now applying my foundation. And I have been loving Chanel's Healthy Glow foundation. It looks like this. Wow, this is so weird to do videos again, but it's basically very natural, but you can build it up and it has a nice glow to it. That's why I really love it. We did get married last year. We had a church wedding, very traditional, and we also did our reception in a ballroom. We got married like in LA. I'm going to insert some clips and videos and photos here so you guys can get some visuals on that. I would say it's like a medium-sized wedding. I had about 250 guests, and the theme was very, I would like to say like kind of glam, if you would call it. I had a lot of flowers. The colors were kind of like a blush color with some pops of raspberry and golds and champagnes. It was really, really pretty. Aside from getting married, I also got a dog, which you probably have seen in earlier clips from this video. And he is a fluffy Frenchie. His name is Louis Hermes because, as you know, if you've been following me for quite some time, I love designer handbags, so I just felt like it was really appropriate to name him Louis Hermes. He's also not just regular Frenchie, but he's a fluffy, so he's a little bit bougie, and so that's why I thought that name was so fitting for him. I am moving on to concealer, and the concealer I've been loving and always my tried and true is going to be my Dior Forever Skin Corrector, and I use the shade 1.5N. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys the shade I use for Chanel Healthy Glow. I use B10. I am a little bit more on the fair side, and I just love that I choose like a neutral tone because sometimes I'm more yellow, but sometimes I'm also pink, so it just works out. So back to Louis. We got him a month after our wedding, and so he's about 18 months now, or 16 months old. He is such a character. I've never had a dog before, so this is really my first time. My husband is a dog dude, so having him and, you know, like working with Louis, like actually, fun fact, I kind of was scared of dogs. Like, I never was really a dog person because I never had one. So, you know, when my husband took my dog to boarding school, like puppy school and all that, like, it really helped me kind of get over the fear of dogs. And now, like, I can literally have my face in front of Louis and it's totally fine and I'm not afraid. He's also generally a really good dog. He is sensitive to touch, so anytime, you know, people are petting him, they're like all about it, and he's all about it like crazy. So, but yeah, so we got a dog. And then earlier this year, or mid this year, we bought a house as well. So like I said, a lot of life updates, and I feel like I'm really settling into my wife life, and I am now wanting to share that. I really did miss making content. I've always been active on Instagram and I have a TikTok now. But I just kind of let go of YouTube because I feel like I got really busy with life and it was just very hard to do everything at once. Unfortunately, I'm not in a place where I can just do content full-time, so I do have a full-time job. So, you know, with all that in between and all the mix, it just felt like it was impossible to do everything. But again, I love making content and I hope you guys are still around and enjoy and want to keep up with me. So right now I'm just working on my eyebrows. I am using, actually we went to Japan for our honeymoon. Ish, and I say ish because we actually had family come with us too. They wanted to come, so we brought them. But anyway, so I was in Japan just in September, so I actually bought this from 7-Eleven, which is amazing in Japan. If you ever go, you need to check out 7-Eleven. And this is the brand Peridot, and it's their eyebrow pencil. And I have it in like a taupe color because I do like my eyebrows a little bit lighter than my usual hair color. So I have just been loving this because it is so easy to use. The tip of the eyebrow pencil is very buttery, so it's very easy and it just creates a really natural look for my eyebrows. So I have just been really loving this. Favorite palette of the moment is going to be from Tarte, and it's their Tartelette Juicy palette. I just feel like they have such beautiful natural pinkish brown tones and I love this on my skin, and it's definitely a palette you can bring from day to night, so I really love that. On a regular basis, I really don't wear a lot of makeup. Actually, I don't even really wear makeup often, but I am on a slight little staycation, so I thought I might as well. I kind of want to talk a little bit about why I kind of am going back on YouTube and what I kind of want to do for my channel as my focus. So I wanted to go back on YouTube because I feel like the last few years have just been the busiest years, but I also realized like how much memories I missed out on recording. Like I wish and kind of regret not filming like my whole wedding journey. I love watching wedding content, from planning, choosing a venue, choosing your dress, all of that. I do have memories from like what my videographers and photographers took, but it's obviously more edited and, you know, just looks aesthetically pleasing on video format. But I don't have like behind the scenes, like my true feelings recorded, or, and I don't know if that matters to a lot of people, but like years from now, I'm gonna want to look back and relive those moments and truly like be in the feels and like almost like an interview of me. And I don't have that. So I'm thinking like now I'm like in a different chapter in my life, and maybe I do want some things recorded that if I want to go back in time, I have those memories. And I think that's one of the reasons why I really loved doing YouTube in the beginning, because I was really able to capture all of that. I have a lot of my early 20s on YouTube and late teens, and I have so many memories of traveling the world and doing vlogs like that. And it just it's so nice to have those memories to look back on. And so that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to restart my channel. And also I feel like I also want to focus this channel not just on like my personal life, because I feel like I want to still keep a lot of that private, but just certain things I want to share with you guys and things I want to capture and have memories of. Obviously, I still really want to do my bag reviews because I know a lot of you guys really like that. And even while I was away on YouTube, like people still were constantly watching those videos and leaving comments, even 3 years later. So it goes to say that people value my opinions on handbags and they like that kind of content. So, you know, I want to still do reviews. I want to do hauls, but also kind of focus on my wife life, like what I kind of do on a day-to-day. I don't know if you guys are gonna see like my husband often on this, because I want to make sure he has his privacy. And you know, if he wants to join certain vlogs, like so be it, but I don't think I want to share too much on that side. You'll see my dog a lot because he has no choice. I'm just kidding, but you know, like my dog is just such an interesting character. Like the internet needs to really meet this dog. Like Louis is hilarious, and I want to share that with everyone. If it's gonna brighten someone's day, by all means. Like every time we're out with him, like everyone is obsessed with Louis. Like they just love him so much, and I think he'll bring a lot of color and life into my vlog. Anyways, I'm moving on to some eyeliner. My favorite eyeliner of the moment is from Shades by Shan. It's their Black Sonic liquid pen. I have to say, like, this is one of the sharpest liquid liners I've ever used, and it just glides on so easily, and it just makes eyelining really easy. I think for people who have trouble like using an eyeliner, you want to get a tip that's a little bit more bendable, so that you can really create like the good precision on your eyelining. But this one's my favorite. I just feel like it's very easy to use. Let's take a break on my chit chat so you can see Louis. Look how cute he is. Hi Louis, hi Louis. So he is a fluffy Frenchie. A lot of people don't know what a fluffy Frenchie is, or probably have ran across them like on social media. They are very popular dogs, and I think more than ever they're becoming a little more mainstream. He is not a mix. He's a full, is it breed or bred? I don't know. I think it's breed. Full breed full breed French bulldog. He is full. But I guess they just call him a fluffy Frenchie. I think it's a genetic mutation. I'm gonna ask my husband. Is it? I mean, is it a genetic mutation? Something in their genetics, right? Yeah, so something in their genetics causes, it's a gene in their genetic that causes their hair to become fluffy and just have more hair than regular French bulldogs. So now I'm just applying my eyelashes, and these pair I got from Japan. I'm sure any eyelashes are fine. I'm sure everyone has different favorites. Actually, if you're gonna ask me my true favorite eyelashes for all times, it's going to have to be from Velour. They have the best eyelashes, and I'm gonna link my link below because I'm gonna get you a discount, and I believe it's 10 or 15% off. I'll just have to double check, but if you use my code, you get 10 to 15% off from their lashes, and they have some of the best quality lashes. Like, I've been able to use all of them for more than 2 to 3 times, with just, of course, cleaning the glue on the outside of the lashes. But other than that, like, it's just such good quality lashes. But the ones I'm wearing today are from Japan. There is a store in Japan called Don Quixote. Like, if you ever go to Japan, you need to shop there. This store is insane. It's like 5 stories high, and each level of the store is focused on different things. So like the first floor could be all beauty, second floor can be all snacks, third floor is like clothing, or fourth store is like I don't know, like just the randomest things, suitcases and whatnot. And it's just intense. Like, if you want to like save some money, bring things back home that, you know, are really good and cheap, you have to visit Don Quixote. Again, these are the moments where I'm like, I really wish I vlogged my Japan trip. Like, it was really awesome. Like, right now more than ever, it's like the best time to go if you're from the US, just because we have dollar. And the dollar value lately, I don't know now, you might have to double check, because you know, currency always changes daily. But the time we went in September, the dollar was very strong. So I was honestly getting double the amount of money for, you know, when it was converted into yen. My husband and I did like an omakase. And if you don't know what an omakase is, almost kind of like a chef's choice sushi situation, where you kind of just trust the chef to give you whatever. In America here, like in LA, if you're gonna go to, like, let's say just more standard, like sugarfish, not the best one yet, but good, like what, their highest omakase is already like $50 plus or something like that. Don't quote me, like I totally forgot how much it is, but it's about 50 bucks. My husband and I, and that's only about like 10 different fish, like 10 little nigiris. In Japan, we did like a 26 course one, and we paid for us two for like 40 bucks each. Like, I don't, like, where are you gonna get that? Like, honestly, it was the best thing ever. And it was just really cheap, and anytime you dine there, like for 2 of us, like we had ramen, drinks, and all of that, we spent only like 15 bucks total. Like, it was just really the best time to go. And hotel there is pretty good as well, like not so expensive. But yeah, like overall it was just really great. And I really wish I vlogged, but if you go on my Instagram, Hey Arielle, you'll see a lot of photos and reels that I made during my trip, so you can catch up there. My favorite translucent powder, and this one actually is illuminating because I love when my skin reflects light and it just looks very healthy and glowy. So this is my secret, and it's from Laura Mercier, and this is the Celestial Light color. Oh my gosh, I kid you not, like I'm gonna have to bring you guys in closer to my skin so that when I apply it, you'll really be able to see like that glow. So here, I'm gonna get a little bit and then, you know, dust it off. And then once I glide it all over my skin, I love it under the under eye. You can just see like the reflectant. Like I'm gonna probably, I don't know if this light is capturing it all that much, but when I go out like in natural daylight, I'm gonna show you guys, like this stuff is really amazing. And I love using this all throughout the year. You know, some people, they like to be a little bit more glowy during the summertime, which I think is more preferred, and I love that too. But in the winter time, because I have dry skin, it's really nice to use a product like this to keep that glow alive, especially during winter. Everyone goes a little more matte, but I still love the glow. So that's why this is like a staple in my makeup. Like I just have to have it. Like it's really, really, really good, and it's my favorite. And these jars from Laura Mercier are so big. Like they last me forever. Like I've probably been using this for like 1.5 years now, and it's still full, like plenty. I'm gonna do a little bit of light contour, and I'm using Dior, and this is their natural bronzer, and I used number 3 soft bronze. I actually broke this, so look how bad it is, but I don't want to throw it out. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but I don't want to throw it out. I want to still use it because there's still a lot of product in it. I just have to be very careful and try to pick up as much as I can. So for a bronzer, I'm not so heavy on that. I just like it on the sides of my cheeks. I always kind of focus it there first and get most of the product on there before I bring it up to like my forehead and under my chin, because I don't like a very heavy contour on those 2 areas, but I like a heavier contour on my sides. But yeah, this is my favorite bronzer. I have not found another bronzer that just does a good job. Like I feel like this one just looks very natural on and enhanced, and it's not so orange, and it's also not cool tone. I have a thing with like cool tone and warms. Like I naturally look better with a warmer bronzer, but there's sometimes a lot of the warmer ones are too orange. So this one I just find to be like the best color. So that's that. And then I'm just gonna finish it off with a little bit of blush, and I want a little more pink kind of a blush. So I am also using Dior's. This is the shade Pink, and this is their Rosy Glow. I have this in like multiple colors because I just find that this blush is just so beautiful on. There's like this beautiful glow you get when you have it, and I get so many compliments. People like really love it, and it just looks really nice on skin. And it doesn't look chalky or powdery. Like it just looks like I'm naturally blushing from within, and I just love it. And I'm so into the trend of like applying it at the very tops of your cheek to just make you look very youthful and fresh. I also really love the trend of applying it on your nose to give you like that little drunk flush look. I just think like it just makes the whole makeup together like really nice and easy. Anyways, I feel like I've chit-chatted enough and said a lot of things. That's pretty much my everyday makeup routine, if you will. But it's really not, because I did go a little bit heavier just because I am out on vacation and I want to just look a little bit more extra. And then, you know, for my lips right now, I have to tell you guys about this. I am obsessed with Kevyn Aucoin. This is kind of like their little lip balm lipstick, I think is what you call it. And the color is Modern Love. It's the perfect nude pink color. It literally looks like my lips but better, and it just looks so good. Like it's literally my favorite. It glides on so nice, and there. See, just looks so natural on. All right, I'm gonna take you guys to the natural light so you can see what I mean about all the glow. So here's my skin in natural light. Oh, please excuse the mess in the back. But as you can see, like when I turn, you'll see like reflecting light. bouncy on my skin because of that Laura Mercier powder. Like this guy literally just makes me look like I have the healthiest skin. We are exploring the Bacara. We're looking for something to eat. Really? It's so simple, but so good. The chips and guac. We have some jackfruit tostadas. We've never eaten jackfruit as savory, so I'm excited to try. Okay, we're trying the jackfruit tostada. I took a little bite, but didn't really get to try it, so let's see. It's got like pineapples in it. It kind of tastes like meat, huh?
Like pork.
We're back in our hotel room after our little snackies. We are inside our bathrobes and our little pajamas with the fireplace on because it is getting really chilly. Honestly, for this staycation, we didn't really make an agenda what we wanted to do, which if you know me, I'm a very planner kind of girl. So I usually like to know what I'm doing every hour, but for this staycation, we really wanted to relax and chill. So we're gonna take a nap before dinner, and I'll see you at dinner.